Today, we're diving into the story of a brave father who risks his life to save his sick son in a world terrorized by deadly alien creatures. After mysterious monsters suddenly appeared on Earth, humanity was nearly wiped out. These terrifying creatures hunted down and killed anyone they encountered. However, the survivors soon discovered a crucial weakness. The monsters could not climb above 8,000 feet of elevation. Because of this, the remaining survivors fled to high mountain regions, where they built small communities and lived in safety. However, life became difficult, isolated, and filled with constant danger. In one of these mountain settlements lives a man named Will, a single father doing everything he can to care for his young son, Frank. Frank suffers from a serious lung disease, and the community is gradually running out of the medical supplies needed to keep him alive. One day, Frank's condition suddenly takes a turn for the worse. The medicine keeping him alive is almost gone, and without it, he may not survive much longer. Desperate to save his son, Will realizes there is only one place where the medicine might still be found. Far below the safe elevation, deep within the dangerous territory overrun by deadly alien creatures. But Will refuses to give up on his son. Determined to save Frank, he joins forces with two women named Nina and Katie. Nina is a scientist who has spent years studying the creatures, while Katie is a skilled survivor who knows how to fight and navigate the dangerous world beyond the safe zone. Together, the three of them prepare for a perilous journey into the deadly world that lies below the mountains. As they move through the empty landscape, the group proceeds carefully, aware that even the smallest sound could attract the monsters. Suddenly, they hear strange clicking sounds coming from nearby. Without warning, one of the creatures erupts from the ground and launches an attack at incredible speed. They manage to escape the alien by diving into the white line, which the creatures are afraid of. As night falls, they take shelter in an abandoned building and discuss how they will survive the next day. The next morning, they continue their journey. Suddenly, Will comes up with an idea to travel through an underground mine. Nina disagrees, warning that it is too dangerous. Without hesitation, Will decides to go alone, but Nina and Katie follow him into the dark underground passage. As they walk toward the mining station, Katie hears a noise and notices other people nearby. They quickly turn off their headlights as they spot the red glow of the alien approaching. They run, but the creature keeps getting closer. Will immediately opens fire on it, but his efforts are useless. They finally find cover, but the creature is already ahead of them. Will fires desperately. Nothing works. Then silence falls as the alien activates its scanning system, hunting them in the dark. They freeze, holding their breath. In a risky move, Will ignites a fire, pulling the creature's attention away just long enough for an escape route to open. The plan splits them. Will holds the line while the others move out. But in the chaos, Katie takes the wrong path. The creature locks on instantly. Before anyone can react, it strikes, dragging her into the darkness. Will is left stunned, unable to move. Somehow, the remaining survivors push through and find an exit, climbing out of the mine alive. Broken, exhausted, but grateful to still be breathing. As they continued their journey, they finally found a pickup truck and quickly drove off toward their destination. When they arrived at the abandoned town, they began carefully searching for the laboratory. Luckily, they found it. Will immediately started packing the necessary medicine while Nina kept watch. As they were escaping, the alien creature launched a surprise attack, but they managed to get away. Suddenly, the creature tried to drag Will away, but Nina quickly intervened and rescued him. As the chaos and chase continued, Will told Nina to hide in the next room while he prepared a plan. Moments later, the creature burst in and charged at him. Will fired at a gas tank, causing an explosion that threw the creature off the building. This gives the group hope. As they continue their journey, they enter an abandoned research facility in search of medicine and equipment. Inside the building, Nina immediately begins mixing chemicals and coating them onto bullets. After preparing them, she loads the weapon and tests it on a damaged part of the alien. Unfortunately, it fails. Due to the time delay, Nina tells Will to go and save his son. With no other option, Will drives off and heads back home, while Nina continues mixing the chemicals. She tries again, but sadly it fails, leaving her disappointed. Suddenly, she spots the correct chemicals needed for the invention. Without wasting time, she quickly mixes them as the alien creature closes in. She loads the weapon and fires. On the other side, Will is driving when his truck tire suddenly bursts, causing him to crash. He passes out. After regaining consciousness, he quickly rushes out of the truck and runs up the hills, but the alien creature has already spotted him. Several of the creatures surround Will. He began firing at them, but all his efforts were worthless. When it seemed like all hope was lost, Nina appeared from behind and fired a customized bullet straight at the creature. As the impact hit, the remaining alien creatures charged toward her, but Nina took them down with ease, defeating them effortlessly. Will stood in shock as he witnessed everything unfold. At last, Will and Nina were reunited. Exhausted and injured, they managed to make it back to the safe settlement with the medicine. Will was finally reunited with his son, and they were all overjoyed. With Nina's discovery, humanity now had a way forward, ready to take back Earth and stand against the alien creatures. What do you think about the movie? Would you survive in a world like this? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more movie recaps here on Short Frame Recap. Please like, share, and subscribe for more interesting videos.